So boys, if you're wanting a team like mine on the screen right now, and a strike partnership like this, then I suggest you head over to the link in my description and it will take you to this page where you can select PS, Xbox, PC services, and you can buy players, coins, whatever you want. Yusuf and Buy is where to go. They are the best in the market for coins and players. To save yourself a further 5% off your order, use Saulty at checkout. Yes boys, and welcome back to a brand new FIFA 22 video. So this one, I am currently unsure what it's going to be. It's either going to be an SBC or an objective video. You guys will know. So it is Friday, and obviously Friday is the content release day. I believe we've got a new team of FUTTIES. There's Summer Swaps Token 2 now, so there's a new set of swaps tokens, as you can see on the screen right now. So we'll have a look at the objectives first, then we'll have a look at the SBCs, and we'll decide what we do. So we've got a new Cornet, very good looking card, very good looking left back card, and wow, we have got an Abraham, a 94 rated Tammy Abraham, and it's a duo one, so there is another one. We've got Veretouts. Unbelievable looking cards, boys. Unbelievable looking cards. Very good objectives. So I'm guessing, I'm leaning towards doing the objectives already, to be honest. SBC wise, what are we saying? So, oh, we've got a 96 rated 5-star Barella. 2 segments. Wow. Unbelievable value, boys. I might even make a video on that as well. So this one, I'm going to do it on the objectives. So the Tammy, the Veretouts, and Cornet. So we'll go through how to complete these as quick as possible. And I apologise that we are 2 minutes in the video before deciding what we're doing it on. So I'll make a video on the Barella SBC very soon, boys. So we'll get this completed now. So I don't mean get it completed now. We'll go through how to complete them as quick as possible now. So we'll go through Cornet first. He's only 4 requirements rather to complete him. And you can do it in rivals, which is ideal. So you can get people to quit. So you're scoring in 4 separate games. You'll do that without even thinking about it. Assist, 5 through balls. Again, you'll do that without even thinking about it. Score 5 goals using Prem players, very simple. Assist, do you know what, boys? I'm not even going to tell you. I'm not even going to go through Cornet. That is the most easy, most straightforward objective I've ever seen. For a 93 rated left back, that good, unbelievable. So boys, all you're doing is getting, basically, right, just get an attack and a midfield with Prem players. Just so you're not having to pass to the same player every time. Basically, you're just assisting with through balls. That's those 2 sorted. If you're assisting, you're scoring. And as long as it's with a Prem player, so just put Prem players in your attack, in your midfield, and you'll do this without even realising, boys. Do you know what? A lot of you guys probably won't even see this objective, and you'll complete it without even knowing you're completing it. Unbelievable, that from EA. So we'll get straight into the Veretouts and Tammy Abraham. Now, we can have a look at the cards. We'll do that at the end of the video, but for now, we'll just focus on the objective itself. So there's 5 requirements to complete these 2 cards. So you can see there's Veretouts and Abraham. So we'll go through these now. These ones you have to do in a specific FUT friendly, which is Serie A Challenge. So last week we had the La Liga Challenge, I believe. I can't remember what cards we had. But anyway, we'll go through this now. So there's 5 requirements. We've got to assist 3 goals with at least 8 Serie A players and 3 Italian players in my lineup. So assisting 3 goals is very simple. Score using forwards in 4 separate wins. I think all of these are going to say at least 8 Serie A players and 3 Italians, which is very simple, so I won't read that part out every time. So score using forwards in 4 wins. Score 15 goals. Score a finesse goal in 3 separate matches. By this point, you've got to have FUTTIES Veretouts, so that 94 rated CDM card in your team. You need to make sure you've got that in your team by the time that you're doing this. I think, these bottom 2 requirements. So just make sure you clock onto that, boys, as soon as you've done this. As soon as you've scored 15 goals and you get the Veretout card, put him in your team. And yeah, you can complete these bottom 2. So we score him with a finesse goal in 3 separate matches and playing 4 matches. Very, very straightforward. So we'll build a team based on what it's asking us to do in a second. So we're assisting 3. That can literally be done in 1 game if you're good enough. Assist 3, score using forwards in 4 separate wins. So before we get if we can get the 15 goals in those first 4 separate wins, by then you'll have Veretout, and then you can do these bottom 2 in a minimum of 4 games. So boys, if you are very, very good and you're efficient with your games, you're scoring enough, you're assisting enough, you can complete this whole thing, both cards, in 8 games, a minimum of 8 games. So in the first 4 games, you're scoring with forwards. Hopefully you're winning every single one of those games. In those 4 games, you're assisting 3 goals as well, and you're scoring 15 goals. So that's just less than 4 goals a game, which is maybe unrealistic, possibly unrealistic. So I believe 3 of the games you've got to score 4, then 1 game 3, and that'll mean you've got the 15 goals, you've got the scoring with the forwards and the assists. So that's those first 3, and by that point you've got the Veretout card. And then when you've got the Veretout card in your team, you're just playing 4 matches and you're scoring a finesse goal in 3 of those matches. So I hope I've described that very straightforward. I hope I have. I'll build a team anyway with you guys now. So the FUT friendly Serie A challenge, this is the one. So we've got to have a minimum of 3 Italian players and 8 Serie A players. So very, very simple. Do take this into account when you're putting Veretout into your team. So yeah, just make sure you remember that. Make sure you remember to put him in your team as well, actually. That's a major thing. As soon as you get those 15 goals, put him in your team. And yeah, you should be good. So we'll build this team now. Very straightforward, to be fair. We'll just go Serie A, obviously. We need to make sure we've got a minimum of 3 Italians. Do you know what? I'm just going to... You guys do not have to copy these players. I'm just going to roughly put out like a concept for the team that you should go with. So I'm just going to say go full out. Just go full Serie A team. Obviously, as soon as you've got the Veretout card, you're putting him in your team. I'll have to go concept now. Wow, that Barella card is unbelievable, by the way, boys. Unbelievable. Looks incredible. Centre mids, I'm going to go Barella's normal card, and it doesn't really matter. It genuinely doesn't. I'll go Tonali. Left mid, we'll go with... Do you know what, boys? You can legit go with anyone. Like, if you've got the coins, just go with Insigne, whoever. Literally go with anyone. Up front, we can go with anyone once again. Go with Chiesa and Zlatan. So we've got the 3 Italians. We've got quite a few Italians, actually. You're bound to have Italians with a Serie A team anyway, so that's just a given. And yeah, we've gone through what you have to do, boys. So there you go. That is how to complete Abraham, Veretout and Cornet as quick as possible. Now, the Cornet is a joke. You'll do that without even thinking about it whilst you're playing Rivals this week. Abraham and Veretout, you've got to think about it a little bit more, but it is relatively simple. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Very, very good looking cards as well. I love Tammy Abraham because I'm a Chelsea fan. Obviously, he's at Roma now, but still love him. So, yeah, this card to me looks unbelievable. 94 rated. Unreal. Stay tuned on my channel, by the way, boys. I'm going to do a Barella video. Drop a like, drop a sub, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.